Detroit Lakes. Non-starters first.
Check 1, 2.
Number 6, Ben Shipman. Number 8, Logan Adams. Number 12, Cale MacArthur. Number 13, Easton Reiber. Number 16, Henry Peters. And number 17, Chase Kukowski. Now for your starters. Leading off, playing second base, number 15, Noah Reiber. Batting second, doing the catching, number 5, Grady Kirschner. Batting third, playing third base, number 11, Jacob Thomas. Batting fourth, playing left field, number 10, Hunter Korth. Batting fifth, the DH, number 19, Connor Beeswick. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 1, Mason Omberg. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 14, Josh Goodspeed. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 7, Chaz Eckhoff. Batting ninth, first baseman, number 21, Tanner Wilson. And doing the pitching, number 18, Sean Felker. Coaches for Detroit Lakes, head coach Phil Kirschner and assistant coach Zach Oistad. Umpires for today's game. Behind the plate, we have Josh Nordick. Out in the field, we have Craig Peterson. Good luck. Play hard. Let's play ball. We did the anthem earlier.
All right, there's our starting lineups, and brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. We're going to take a break here, and we'll come back here with our first pitch, brought to you by Thrivent Financial here shortly. We'll be right back after this break.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
All right, welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. We appreciate everybody bearing with us here, and appreciate my partner Brian Watson coming down and getting my technical issues fixed. Thanks, B-Dub. All right, Joe Schreiner, Jeff Miller here. Slick is on the radio, and if you're just joining us here for game number 2, Slick's got a little bit of experience here in Minnesota Legion baseball, and Slick, again, Moorhead Blues coach at one point in time. You are also on the Fargo Post 2 teams, and currently you are pretty high up in the Minnesota Legion side of baseball.
Yeah, well, thanks, Joe. It's honored to be here, and we can get into that a little bit after we get rolling in the game here.
We'll do that. East Grand Forks is the visiting team. They did flip a coin to see who would be home, and leading off for East Grand Forks. Got to get my book in the right spot here. Noah Freeze, the second baseman. Take strike 1 from the pitcher.
East Grand Forks' first games of the year, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond after losing in the high school playoffs to Perm last Tuesday.
Sean Felker delivers a high fastball way out of the strike zone. It's 1-1. Let's see if my other camera works now. And now it doesn't. It was working before we started. And now it's not working. That just goes to show. When you can do all the prep work you can. And there's a strike,
nice
2.
Pitch.
Slick, I'm going to try one more thing here. Cover it for me, will you?
Yep. 1-2 count. Fly ball into foul territory down the right field line. Ooh.
Giving chase over there was Eckhoff, but just couldn't quite get to it as it bounced over the fence. About
Good
one
effort.
step short.
Good effort by him running into that sun again, and it's a hard play to make.
Josh Nordick behind the plate, and on the base is Craig Peterson in game number 2 of the day. went blank again.
Fowler missing low and away. Evens the count at 2-2. Foul back. Detroit Lakes 2-0 in the young season. American Legion Baseball. Unique thing is once the kids get done with high school, they turn around, turn high school uniforms in and get the new Legion uniforms, and away we go. Just misses outside.
Okay, Brian was back up here. We're checking some other technical things here, but I think we're good to go. Sorry about that, Slick. Thank you.
No worries.
Still a full count here. And again, coming high with that is Felker, and it's a walk issued here to the leadoff hitter, Noah Freeze. Thanks for covering there, Slick.
You bet. Last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff hitter of the game.
So we'll see. You can put the leadoff hitter in there for a reason. Hopefully he's got good speed. We'll see what he can do. See if we get that other camera working yet, Slick. See what we can do here. So now batting here for East Grand Forks, Hunter Varnson. He's the center fielder. Swung on, foul back into the net. Strike one. So Felker gets ahead in the count.
Good fastball by Felker to get ahead in the count. Good cut.
Grady Kirchner behind the plate. And you believe he's the son of the coach, correct?
Coach Kirchner's son, yes, I believe it is.
So the 0-1 pitch. And I think that might have hit him in the helmet as he shakes his head and falls down. But he bounces up, and Josh Nordic wants to talk to him and make sure he's clear. And it looks like everything's going to be just fine. So hit by a pitch, so not a good start here for Felker, though.
Felker, that fastball just got away from him.
Yeah, he's had a couple of those that have sailed up high on him.
Yeah, could be nerves, jitters. He's got to just relax a little bit and get into the groove of the game.
So stepping up to the plate now is Riley Hams, the shortstop. There we got a different camera view working finally, Brian. Or Jeff. Yeah. Brian just left. So we got a different camera angle
Interesting to see
there.
what Coach Lucasen does here, if they're a small ball club right away or if they're going to just let the number 3 hitter swing away, which it looks like he will.
Looks like he will.
Pretty early in the game.
Yeah, with your number 3, sometimes you don't want to take that chance as he takes strike one.
Right. It just depends on what your lineup's like. If you have a small ball lineup, you're going to play small ball the whole game.
Yep.
What I mean by small ball is you don't have guys that are going to hit the ball out of the yard.
Correct.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Look at that beautiful bunt.
Nice bunt to the first base side and retired at first base, but he did his job moving him up. So sacrifice bunt works. 1-3 on the putout, and the runners move to second and third. So Riley Hams comes in, does his job. Now the cleanup hitter's position here to do something here, and that's going to be Tanner Nowaki.
Milwaukee coming from the left side.
Right fielder number 9, Tanner.
Oh, see there, I forgot to switch the camera to the play there. Sorry, folks. That's Joe's fault. Get involved in watching here.
This is where your number 4 hitter is just frothing at the mouth.
Yes.
You got guys on second and third, one out, and you just want to rip it. And he took a great healthy cut at that, followed it back.
Out of play, so count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. And I see Felker's in the windup here already with 1 out. I was always told don't go into the windup unless there's 2 outs.
Well,
but
probably not going to squeeze the number 4 hitter.
Probably not.
And he probably feels more comfortable. Foul ball down the line. He probably feels more comfortable out of the windup at this stage of the game because he hasn't thrown out of the stretch much at all.
And I don't think with a left-handed hitter that you're going to steal home very easily either.
No.
So he's probably pretty safe going into the windup. Runners at second and third here. 1 out, 1-2 pitch. Popped up. It looks like it's going to be in foul territory, but might be playable. Giving chase, but not able to get to it was Korth. Out of the
tough sun out there in left field, Joe.
Yes, at this time of day here at JRF, that left side gets to be pretty tough.
Yep.
So East Grand Forks, Detroit Lakes, again the coin flip. And Detroit Lakes chose the home. Outside. And the count's even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Joe Schreiner, Jeff Slick Miller here on the call tonight. Game number 2. Wahpeton won the first game 10-1 in the 5 innings. It's an 8-run rule.
Falker's he's rearing back and throwing fastballs, saying, "Here you go, hit it." Just a little wild yet.
Yes, sir.
Caden Hawkert pitched a nice game there that we witnessed in game 1.
Okay.
Felker delivers. Swung on, fouled out of play again.
Good job of hitting right there.
Protecting the plate. You got to protect it with 2 strikes, right?
Yep. That was an outside portion of the plate pitch, and he did a nice job following it back.
3-2 pitch. Inside corner, got him.
That's a
Strike
good pitch.
3. Caught looking.
Good pitch right there. He kind of took something off it.
It looked like he took something off
Yeah,
it, didn't he?
took a little bit off it, and I think kind of.
It's going to bring up Jace Van Epps here for the East Grand Forks squad. Jace is the catcher in the 5 position.
It's a big out for Detroit Lakes. 2 outs now with guys on second and third.
Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Nice pitch there from Felker. Settled down
Yeah,
now.
he settled down after he put the first 2 on.
Yep. And he got the forced bunt at first base, and right now he's keeping 2 scorers in second and third. Came up high again. Looked at his fingers there, Jeff.
He was trying to throw an off-speed pitch, and it came out high. He didn't come over the top like he wanted to. It came off to the side and went high on him.
And the pitch, 1-1. There's a swing, and it's a base hit off to left field. 1 run will score. Second run coming across is Varnson. Throw to the plate, and it's bobbled there, and we've got 2 runs scoring. And ending up on second base was Jace Van Epps on the throw.
Good job of hitting there by Van Epps.
Got a couple of RBI out of that one, too.
You bet he did, and he stayed in there and just ripped that fastball. And Coach Lucasen made the left fielder make a throw to the plate, and was off spot a little bit. And had the throw would have been there, I think he would have been out.
We'd have had a tight play at home, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right, that's going to bring up to the plate now after the 2 RBI single by Van Epps. Going to bring up Cam Kofstead, the first baseman. And the pitch again sails away. I don't know if that
First baseman, number 7.
He's-
Cam.
caught Kirchner off guard there, or if it was...
If he was mixed up a little bit, or it
Yeah.
was just such a... Missed his spot so bad.
Anyway, advancing on the wild pitch will be Van Epps to third base. There's a call strike, 1-1.
Good fastball.
1-1. Brad.
1 ball, 1 strike. I gotta change the score when I get time here too, Jeff.
I'll try to remind you of that. Low pitch there.
There you go. Just like that, I'm caught up. 2-0 lead for East Grand Forks here in the top of the first. That one caught the knees. Strike
Yep.
2.
Good pitch.
Again, Deuce is wild up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beautiful night here for baseball at John Randall Field. Two-two pitch. Swung on and missed, and Felker gets the strikeout.
East Grand Forks in the top half.
Not before East Grand Forks scores 2 runs on the RBI single by Jace Van Epps, and that retires the side. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the bottom of the first. Again, East Grand Forks 2, Detroit Lakes coming to bat. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrea.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841, 701-403-0841, or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
All right, we're back here at Waterstad Stadium, John Randall Field in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Beautiful Chehinkapa Park, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Jeff Slickmiller along with me tonight on the call. Jeff, thanks again for coming over tonight.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for the invite.
Noah Reiber, second baseman, leads off for Detroit Lakes. Again, one hit there for East Grand Forks, produced 2 runs here. Again, the first 2 runs, Jeff, a walk and a hit by pitch.
Yeah, you can't do that. And then those 2 guys were bunted over by a nice sacrifice bunt. And, then they score. You
Small
can't
ball
put
work.
Yeah, and you can't put guys on base.
Yep.
Make them earn their way.
Yep.
But it's a young season. Kids are still young. And
Yep. So Noah Reiber takes low for a ball. It's 2-0 here from Carson McDonald, and his battery mate is Jace Van Epps.
East Grand Forks, a good squad, a solid squad. They have year in and year out.
The call on the corners for strike. It's 2-1. As McDonald sets to deliver, and that's low for ball 4.
So we've had each starting pitcher put the leadoff man of the game on
With a walk.
with a walk.
Yep. Here comes the catcher, Grady Kirchner, wearing number 5. All black uniforms. You don't see that too much anymore, do you? All
No.
black uniforms
No,
for
you
East
don't.
Grand. Red numbers. They look pretty nice. It's a good thing it's not 95 and sunny out there. There's
A hit and run.
So the runner took off from first base.
You know, when I coached Legion Baseball in Fargo in the late 80s, early 90s, we had all black uniforms, and they were actually cool.
Yeah.
They were cool uniforms. I mean,
They look cool.
they were
Yep. Oh, they were
physically
temperature-wise.
cool,
Okay.
temperature-wise, yes.
Okay. Yeah, Fargo Post 2 was always an intimidating team to play back in that day. Call time before the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Looks like Coach Kirchner wants to be our running team this year if he's already putting a hit and run on right away.
so no balls, 1 strike to the hitter Grady Kirchner, the catcher. And the pitch from McDonald. There he goes again. The throw down is not going to be in time. And a steal for Noah Reiber.
Reiber is quick on the bases.
Yep.
That's what you want. Your leadoff guy to get on and somehow get into scoring position.
So in the stretch is McDonald. That's outside and low. Good stop there on the 0-2 pitch. See if Kirchner would go fishing for that one. Didn't quite get it.
He was thinking about it, but laid off.
So the 1-2 pitch from McDonald. A little breaking pitch there.
Mm-hmm. Nice job by Kirchner to fight that off.
Fouled out of play. Joe Schreiner, Slick Miller here. Three Borders Sports Network.
McDonald's starting to throw his repertoire a little bit. Curveball, fastballs, spotting it up.
There's another foul ball into the net. Just goes over the net. Lands into the grandstand, actually. Just hit the net and bounced in. Kids are racing for it so they can take it back to the concession stand and get a free treat. How about that?
Grady Kirchner battling up there. What you want your hitters to do is battle.
Get the pitch count up. That one's, again, low and away there, and a good save behind the plate there by Van Epps.
Yeah. Nice block by Van Epps.
Keeps Noah Reiber at second base. And the pitch caught the corner, and a good framework there behind the plate by Van Epps, and Kirchner is retired. I think that might have been a strike anyway.
Yeah, I think it hit the corner. The catcher set up right on the corner and framed it very well.
So Jacob Thomas, the third baseman, steps into the plate. Up to the plate. McDonald delivers, swung on, popped up, first base side. Is it out of play? And it looks like it is behind the dugout. So one strike.
East Grand Forks traditionally is a well-disciplined, fundamentally sound team. Pardon me, and Detroit Lakes traditionally they always battle.
There's one in the dirt there again. Van Epps does well to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit Lakes still play all their games right there, and it's not too far from the lake, is it?
Washington Park.
Washington Park.
Beautiful
yes.
park.
Oh, it was fun to play there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved playing there. I loved coaching there.
Yep. What a great venue there. My goodness.
Yeah.
1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know if they got the bonding when the bonding bill was signed, but they put in through the state to refurbish it.
Oh.
And hopefully that went through because there's no way that park should ever be dismantled.
Correct.
Or put to rest because it's just a great venue with so much history and tradition.
There he goes. The runner goes, swung on, fouled away. A lot of stuff going on there, Coach.
Yeah, I don't
know if that was just a straight steal.
Yeah, this straight steal. I don't think we'll be hitting and running.
I don't think so. So back to second base goes Reiber. Again at the plate, Jacob Thomas. 1-2 pitch from McDonald. He's getting ahead in the count here early, too, isn't he, Coach?
Yeah, other than putting
the timeout called.
The leadoff guy on. He settled in. Had a nice battle with Kirchner, the number 2 hitter, and got him on a third strike looking.
And the 1-2 pitch from McDonald. And again, the runner goes. And the throw down, is he in time? No. Nope. Safe at third.
Reiber's quick.
Got under the tag.
Yep.
So another stolen base puts him 90 feet away from scoring the first run here for Detroit Lakes. Reiber with good speed, and it was a pretty decent throw.
Yeah, nice throw.
By Van Epps, but just not in time. Big jump out at second base.
Coach Kirchner's got him running early.
Swung on, drive to center field. Coming in, and he came in a little bit too far, was the center fielder Varnson, and that's going to go over his head, and heading to third will be Thomas, and see if he gets in there. He does safely.
Stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple.
Again, Joe, that we can't emphasize enough how you put the runner on base with a free pass, and generally they score.
Yep.
And so come out throwing strikes and make them hit the ball.
I don't know, the saying back in my day, walks will haunt.
They always do. Or walks will kill you.
Or walks will kill you. Hunter Korth, left fielder, steps up to the plate again. A runner at third. Jacob Thomas over there with the stand-up triple. Varnson just came in a couple steps, and then it caught him that it was a Them line drives are never easy in the outfield, Coach.
No. Especially early in the season.
Yep.
You know, like you said, he took 2 steps in and totally misjudged it.
So it's 2-1 now in favor of East Grand Forks here in the bottom of the first. Swung on and missed by Korth. Still 1 out.
Korth looks like a pretty good athlete. He's got a couple good healthy cuts in already.
Korth, the left fielder. Oh, and that one just off the tip of the glove of Van Epps, and that's going to allow the run to score. So coming across with the second run for Detroit Lakes is Jacob Thomas. And I would say that was a pass ball, Coach.
Definitely. He's got to make that catch.
Yeah, it was right off the tip of his glove, and it really wasn't that far outside, but in my opinion. So it's a 2-2 ball game in the first inning here. That one caught the corner. Strike 3, caught looking.
Yeah, there's another outside corner pitch that kind of handcuffed that young man, and we're 2 outs and tied ball game. And I said Detroit Lakes like to battle.
2-2 ball game. There's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Freeze over to get it. He gets it over to Kosted in time, and the side is retired. Not before we tie it up here in the bottom of the first. It's 2-2. We'll go to the top of the second coming up next year on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, your score, East Grand Forks 2, Detroit Lakes 2. Back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Jeff Slick Miller here on the call for you. Game number 2 on the day. Again, they're tied at 2 as we go to the top of the second. Slick. And leading off is Jake Satterlund, the designated hitter for East Grand. As Felker delivers outside, ball 1.
Be interesting to see how Felker comes out and see if he settles in a little bit from that first inning.
Yeah, they got the runs back. Now it's a 0-0 game again.
Right.
So, see how he handles that here in the top of the second. That one sails up high there for him. Now it's ball 2. Two 2-0. Felker, the big righty, delivers.
There he
Strike
goes.
at the letters.
Still coming in a little high, but he'll settle in. He's got good speed.
East Grand Forks, Satterlund takes low for a ball. It's 3-1. So hitters count, as they say, Coach.
Yes, it is.
So you're sitting on that fastball, are you?
You better be. And it's a small square you're going to hit it out of.
There you go. Spoken well. Caught the corner.
Okay,
strike
wasn't
two.
his pitch.
Full
That's
count.
okay.
Full count now.
Interesting you threw a little off-speed pitch there on a 3-1. Must have confidence in it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Pop to right field side. Coming in quickly is Eckhoff and makes the catch. Out in right field on a lazy fly ball by Satterlund, so it's first out recorded.
Nice job by Sean Faulkner coming in and coming back, I should say, after a 3-1 count and getting the out.
So that's going to bring up Breck Bloom, third baseman for East Grand Forks. Caught the corner, strike one, outside corner.
Good to get ahead.
And if you're just joining us here,
one thing, he's in the lower third of the order now, so he's got that 7th hitter. Now he's at the 8th hitter. We want to make sure they earn their way on.
right, popped out of play. So yeah, it was 7-8-9 here to start the inning. Breck Bloom at the plate. Jace Forey is up next for East Grand Forks. He's on deck. That one sails outside for Felker. So the count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on a miss, strike 3. So he gets the strikeout on the number 8 hitter, Jeff,
Yeah,
just like you asked.
Good job.
Again, former coach Jeff Slick Miller. He's a former coach of the Moorhead Blues, and he was also on the Post 2 squad with Jerry Harder back in the day. Some of you folks watching may remember that name. Jace Forey in left field. Swung on and missed, strike 1.
So generally at number 9 here, do you want to have another leadoff hitter?
You do, don't you?
Yeah,
With some speed.
Yeah, so he looks like Forey's a little guy, and he's probably quicker than you know what, and
Yep. Pops that one up.
pops it up.
Second base side, drifting back, and making the catch is Felker.
Yeah,
And retires the side.
good job of pitching that.
Well, 1-2-3
Half
inning after that, Jeff. So,
Not bad. That's what you want.
so Felker retires the side in order. Mow him down inning here as we go to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Vaderstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Vaderstad, Jeff, for your information and the fans' information, they stepped up and made a nice donation to Wahpeton Baseball to sponsor the stadium and get the stadium naming rights. And for the next 10 years, they're going to help us out. So a nice donation from Vaderstad.
This is a great new addition that you have put up here at John Randall Stadium.
Thank you. And leading off the number 6 hitter, Mason Omberg, shortstop. Yeah, they have made Wahpeton baseball financially, I don't want to say secure. We still going to have to do some fundraising, but it helps in a long way.
That's tremendous.
There's a ground ball, and that's over the
Tough
shortstop.
play.
Hams,
Very
did he get
nice
him?
play.
He did get
got
him over at first base, so a nice throw from Hams. Nice play.
Yeah, charged that ball nice and picked it up and in a half step made the throw, and that's what you needed on that. As Omberg was heading down that baseline pretty quick.
Now batting is Josh Goodspeed, the center fielder. Just we talked about it in the pregame, or not before we went on the air. There, the Goodspeed. That's who you want for your center fielder. That's a pretty good baseball name.
It is a good baseball name.
So ball 1 here to Goodspeed. We're in the bottom of the second. It's 2-2. On the hill is Carson McDonald. He delivers. lets up on that one a little bit. Sails a little high. That's usually what happens when you let up on it, Jeff. It goes a little bit high.
Yeah.
Just don't follow through like you should.
No, and release point is the big one.
Swung on, fouled away down the third baseline.
What I mean by release point is where he releases the ball in his wind-up and throw to the plate. The higher it is, the higher the ball goes.
So we'll do it over again. Good speed at the plate. Just outside ball, 3-1. And the pitch popped to the left field side. Is it going to be deep enough? Is it going to be fair? No, it's not fair, and it's foul, and it was just onto the warning track. So a good shot down the left field line there, Slick. It's 324 down the line, and that was about 318.
You got a good rip at that.
At the number 7 hitter even, so good stroke there by Josh Goodspeed. Got ahead of that one a little bit. It's full count now.
See what McDonald comes with here, either off speed or fastball.
Payoff pitch in the dirt, ball 4. So a good stop there by Van Epps. And a walk issued.
Second time he's put the leadoff man on base with a walk.
He had Omberg on the ground out, so in this inning.
Oh, my bad.
Yep. So Chaz Eckhoff, the right fielder, number 8 hitter in the lineup. And you can see in the view here, Coach, in the camera angle here that we've got, you can, there's about a 52-footer.
Yeah.
Bounced on the green, and a big turn out there at second base by Josh Goodspeed.
Goodspeed was thinking about going 3.
He thought about it. You can see in our camera angle there, Coach, you can see the dike that was put up after the flood of 97, and you can see the walkers every once in a while and the bikers. And, it's
what a great
cool.
view to watch the game from.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Reminds me of spring training out in Arizona.
Yep.
You know, Brendan Brunken out there and watch some baseball.
There you go. And that one sails wide. Ball 2-0.
Carson McDonald, he's got to get a little bit more control of what he's doing. Obviously, he's got to get ahead of the batters, and he's not.
2-0 pitch, swung on and fouled over the first base side, out of play.
You want your fielders to do their job too.
Yep.
I always told our pitchers, I don't care if we commit 8 errors behind you. I want you to make them hit the ball.
And the pitch, just off the plate.
But I did care if we committed 8 errors behind them. But trying to get in the psyche of a pitcher.
Right? Those pitchers are pretty wild people.
Some of them are.
Call strike. Full count.
Yep.
Myself included.
Wasn't his pitch.
So the payoff pitch now to the hitter Chaz Eckhoff from McDonald. He fought that one off the wrists. Freeze over to get it, and Eckhoff is retired at first base, but advancing to third was Goodspeed.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have been a ball 4, but he had to protect the plate, and
he
fought it off.
Yep.
And
he's inside, and he hit it off the wrists.
Right.
That's going to bring up Tanner Wilson, a number 9 hitter here. Comes inside for a ball. Again, the runner at third base is Josh Goodspeed. Reached on a walk and then moved to second on a wild pitch, and now advanced on the ground ball out.
Mm-hmm.
It's off the end of the bat that time.
A little bit in front of it.
As we talked in game 1 there with Caden Hockert, when you get to the bottom third of the order, you want to just throw heat.
Yep.
And, not
throw
very
strikes.
often you want to.
Just throw strikes.
Yep. That one's in the dirt, and a good stop again by Van Epps.
Carson came down to the side a little bit on his delivery. Something we hadn't seen much. High and tight.
It was.
3-1.
We're in the bottom of the second here.
Now again, this hitter, he should be looking for a small square he's going to hit.
And there he does, and it's going to go ground ball over to first, picked up by Kofstad, and he'll take it unassisted over to the bag for the out, and the side is retired before the leadoff hitter comes up. So that will retire the side. We got 2 innings complete in the books here. East Grand Forks 2, Detroit Lakes 2. We'll be back right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Nope, got to shut that button off, then we'll get rid of the feedback there, buddy.
Top of the order for East Grand Forks.
That's my fault. Top of the order is correct. Noah Freeze leads it off, and he walked and scored in his first at bat in the first inning. And there's a call strike right down the middle. It's 0-1 to Noah Freeze.
Second baseman number 2, Noah Freeze.
Better start against Freeze from Felker from the first inning.
There's a call strike. Caught the corner on that. It's 0-2.
Nice framing job by Kirchner.
Wait for the first base coach to get down to the coaching box. A little late getting there in between innings. Must have had another duty in the dugout, I'm sure. And again now the 0-2 pitch to leadoff hitter Noah Freeze from East Grand Forks. Takes outside for a ball.
That's a good waste pitch. Try to get him to
chase it. Yeah.
Chase it.
Yep. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on to the third base side and over to first in time. Thomas to Wilson for the completion. Nice play by Thomas.
Yeah, nice play by that young man over there at third base. Came up hard on the ball and one hopped it and got the leadoff man out, which is always good.
Thomas to Wilson for the put out, and that's going to bring up Hunter Varnson, the center fielder. Again, he was hit by a pitch and scored on the RBI single by Jace Van Epps. There's a nice pitch there from Felker.
Yeah, I think Sean Felker had a little rough outing in the first. It might have been nerves, you know.
Could have been.
Could have been his first game of the year pitching for Legion. And
there's a shot right back up the middle for a base hit. Nice base hit. Piece of hitting there by Varnson for the single.
You bet.
Shortstop, number 8.
Right where you teach him to hit it, right back up the middle.
Yep. Just the second hit here for East Grand Forks. The runner at first. And then I draw it in the wrong part there. So now I got...
Shortstop Hams is up.
My coloring book is getting scribbles in it now, Jeff. Watson always gives me grief about it because I use a pen instead of a pencil. But Riley Hams, the shortstop. Jeff Miller is the... Give me your title over there with Minnesota Legion Baseball, Jeff.
Division II Vice Director.
Division II Vice Director.
For Minnesota.
So you were actually up in Breckenridge last year for the tournament there.
Yep. watched over that tournament, then went down to Laverne and ran the state tournament. This year, the Division II state tournament is in Roseau, Minnesota.
Roseau, huh?
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to that.
That one sails up high. So it's ball 3. And no strikes to Riley Hams. He had that nice sacrifice bunt here to move everybody over a bag in the first inning.
He sure did. Beautiful bunt.
Right down the first baseline. And that one's outside. And
4-pitch ball to walk.
So now runners at first and second for the number 4 hitter again, Tanner Nowacki. He was caught looking in his first at bat. I think he wants to make amends on this one.
Well, you know, if you're the number 4 hitter, you better make amends, or you're not going to be sticking at number 4 when you got runners in scoring position.
Yep.
Milwaukee's a good baseball player.
And the first pitch goes low for a ball. We're in the top of the third here. We're tied 2-2. Runners at first and second, and 1 out. Felker with the delivery comes way inside, and it gets away. And Kirchner's got to go back to the pads to pick that one up. And everybody moves up 90 feet.
Felker, he's kind of lost it the last few pitches. I think that's 6 balls in a row he's thrown, and
yeah, it is.
you don't want to groove one to the number 4 hitter because it could turn ugly really fast.
Again, in the windup, delivers. Milwaukee wasn't sure about that one either, as everybody else kind of froze for a second. It's called ball 3.
Mm-hmm. Now he's got to climb the ladder. Walker does.
7 balls in a row here. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it's take all the way, and there's strike 1. Even if you are the number 4 hitter, you're 7 balls in a row.
Depends on how hot you are, but
yep.
First game of the year, we don't know how hot he is. We're taking.
3-1 pitch.
Good cut.
Popped up left side, third base side, going to go out of play. Over toward the clubhouse. So we'll reset here with a full count. Felker gets a sign from Kirchner. They agree on the pitch and the payoff pitch. Right back up the middle off of Felker's foot, and I don't think he's going to have a play, Jeff.
Nope.
So,
well hit.
Yep.
Hopefully he's okay.
RBI single there as it goes off the foot of Felker. Everybody's going to check on him. Did it hit his foot or the rubber?
I think it hit his foot.
I thought it hit his foot, yeah. So an RBI single there for Milwaukee. Brings in Varnson from third. And over to third base then goes Hams. And first base, so runners at the corners, Milwaukee at first. And Van Epps again steps up to the plate. 2 RBI single in his first at bat. So we'll see what he does this time. The pitch. Blown away ball.
Top half of the order for East Grand Forks is doing all the damage. Milwaukee drilled that ball right back up the middle like he's taught to do.
Yep.
Got his 3-2 count pitch. And
got a good lead over at first, too.
Yeah, he does.
There's a call, Denise. Strike. 1-1. And thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm going to put my cell phone up here if you want to give Jeff and I a shout out here. We'll give you your name if you want, and just tell us who you're cheering for, and we'll certainly give it out here. That one's high and tight, ball 2. Again, it's 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619.
One thing you're hoping for right now is a ground ball for 2. You're telling your pitcher, just throw a ground ball for us.
Milwaukee at first, Hams at third. Just a bit too high, and it's ball 3, 3-1. So here comes that hitter's count again, Coach.
Mm-hmm. Again, looking in one area to hit. 1 pitch, fastball.
3-1 with 1 out. We'll see if he goes. Nope. Oh, and a throw down to third. Just back in time. And that was ball 4 to Van Epps. So now the bases are juiced. Again, shout-outs, 701-640-2619. If you want to give a shout-out and say hi and cheer who you're cheering for, we'll certainly do that. And we're going to get a courtesy runner. And Terry, I can't answer the phone, but you can shoot me a text. I think one of the parents from East Grand Forks was trying to call me. Can't answer it though. That one caught the corner, strike 1. Bases loaded here for East Grand Forks. Van Epps, a courtesy runner over at first base, and Milwaukee at second base. Hams at third, and just 1 out. Corners are in. That one's in the dirt.
Number 7, Cam Kofstad.
Again, he's just hoping to throw a ground ball here.
Daniel, I can't answer your phone either. I'm on the air. Shoot me a text. That one's fouled out of play. It's 1-2.
So obviously in this situation, Joe, ground ball up the middle, we're going 2, and then the corners are going home in 1.
There you go. Top of the third, 1 out, bases loaded here for East Grand. Just inside. Backing off on that one was a little bit was Cam Kofstad, first baseman. He struck out in his first at bat in the first inning. 2-2. We are going to have all 10 games here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be here all 4 games tomorrow and all 4 games on Sunday. Call strike.
Pitch.
Again, Felker with a nice pitch there. Caught Kofstad looking for his second strikeout.
Kofstad's looking for a fastball, and off-speed pitch came in, and he handcuffed him.
This is the 4th Carlson Family Insurance strikeout there for Felker.
It's a big out.
It was a big out with 1 out here and the bases loaded for East Grand.
This is where you teach your hitters you got to be aggressive. The bases are juiced. You want to be the hero. Let's go. Swing the bats.
As Felker delivers the 0-1 pitch. Comes up a little bit high. Ball. It's 1-1. Caught the knees. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter now, Jake Satterlund, designated here, popped out to right in his first at bat. He'd like to do something here at the number 7 spot in the lineup, Jeff.
Yep.
Way outside as Kirchner brings that one back in. 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
It's got to protect the plate here.
And now the count is full.
That was a good pitch, 2-2 pitch. Low. Let the guy go fishing. Everyone's going to be running on this pitch.
As we used to say, Jeff, the merry-go-round will start.
3-2,
2 outs, and everybody moves. Here we go. Swung on and missed, and Felker gets the strikeout, and he was walking off right away. So he strands 3 runners, but East Grand Forks does score 1 run here in the top of the third. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Detroit Lakes trailing 3-2, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Since the inception of Vatterstadt, The spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
All right, welcome back to Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Joe Schreiner, Jeff Slick Miller, and we are now joined by head coach of Wahpeton Post 20, Chris Kappas. Thanks, Chris, for joining us. Say hi to everybody.
Nice to be with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, and there's a shot right back up the middle. You know where to pick that one up is Freeze, and he'll get it over to Kofstad in time. And the first out is recorded on one pitch.
One pitch, one out. We
like
love that. We try
Coach?
to coach that, eh?
Yeah, 3-pitch inning. Especially
Have you ever seen a 3-pitch inning?
Oh, yeah.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I have, but you shouldn't.
No.
Okay? The unwritten rule is you
always
two
tell
guys get out on 2 pitches. You don't swing at the third pitch.
That's right.
Third guy always gets up and watches at least 2.
He should. As Reiber is retired on the ground out, and that brings up the catcher Grady Kirchner. And head coach Chris Kappas joining myself and Slick here on 3 boards. So congratulations on your win.
Nice win today, Coach.
Yeah, good start to the tourney. Thought Hawker did real well on the mound today. You know, he was a bulldog out there. He got ahead. He was really challenging the hitters, and I thought we swung the bats pretty well. I didn't like the error number we had on the board. You know,
yeah, that was a little high.
2-on-1 play when it could have been an out. It could have been a pickoff, and we have to knock that ball down. But that's just early in the season. You learn from those things, and luckily we came out with a win, and it makes it a little bit better.
That's what I told Joe. I just said, it's early in the year, and they're trying different things, and they'll get better. Because I've known your teams are very disciplined and fundamentally sound, Coach.
Ball 4 issued to Kirchner.
We certainly try to pride ourselves on, obviously pitching and defense and base running, and then obviously after that, anything we can produce at the plate is good. But we want to be real strong on the defensive side of the ball.
Got a little mound visit here. This mound visit brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrew works with men and women of all ages, and she also has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea on downtown Dakota Avenue. Coming up next will be Jacob Thomas. How many pitches did Caden throw? Can you share that with us?
Yeah, so our plan was to let Caden go 80 today.
Mm-hmm.
And going into the 7th inning, he was at 66. So he had 14 pitches to throw in the 7th inning, and I think he got through that 7th inning on about 6 or 7
fifth
pitches.
inning. In the fifth inning.
Excuse me, 5th inning,
Yep.
yeah. In 6 or 7 pitches. So it was perfect. We had Skyler warmed up, ready to go, and said we'll ride Caden to 80, and if he needs to come in, then he'll come in and shut the door. And he got through it, and like I said, 6, 7 pitches, I think. We had that first pitch, 1 out in the 5th, so that's how we drew her up, huh?
And there goes the runner, and the throw down to second base goes wide, and still down on the ground is Kirchner, but he did get the stolen base.
Yeah, he landed funny when he slid.
Is that Kirchner, or did they get a courtesy runner in? I didn't notice.
I think it's a courtesy runner.
Was it a courtesy runner, Mike? Did you see it? Okay. I can't tell if that's Kirchner or not, but we'll see here in a minute. Can't read the number on the young man's jersey. Again, if you're just joining us here for Game 2, Wahpeton won the first game against Fergus Falls, 10-1. Why did draw a blank on that one? I think we're going to come out of the game here. He's gimping pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know if he twisted his ankle, Coach, or...
Cale MacArthur coming in.
Hopefully the weather, there's a few cells north of us here. Hopefully the weather cooperates the rest of the evening here. Looking at the forecast, it's a beautiful weekend for baseball. We've come out of the hot stretch here, and we got a little cooler weather. Should be nice. And, some good teams here, teams we don't get to see every day, so it's fun for us to play some other teams. And I always enjoy playing some Minnesota teams. There's a lot of good baseball in Minnesota. So, and then you got Lamar coming in, who's always a traditionally strong program. They're going to show up. They're going to give you a battle every single game. So, should be some good ball this weekend.
It'll be fun to watch. Jacob Thomas at the plate. 2-1 to him.
Well, these two teams from Minnesota are traditionally strong, and East Grand Forks is very good this year.
Yeah, they went on a nice run there.
Mm-hmm.
I was following that a little bit, and part of it was because I knew they had a potential to get to state, which would have obviously they wouldn't have been here this weekend, so we would have maybe needed to change a few things. And unfortunately, they came up a little bit short, but I'm glad they're here. And,
fun to see them.
Good squad to get a play.
Jacob Thomas is 3-1, and the pitch is going to come from McDonald. 3-1 pitch. Again, it's in the dirt. Ball 4. Van Epp stops it, and going to third on that one was the courtesy runner MacArthur. So Thomas will get the free pass. He'll head to first. Runners now at the corners for Detroit Lakes. Again, threatening here in the bottom of the third.
And that will bring up the bullpen action for East Grand Forks.
Cranked up in the pen here.
Hunter Korth steps up. He struck out looking in his first at-bat back in the first inning.
I was talking to Mickey a little bit. Brant Mickelson, my former assistant and good buddy. He's an assistant with DGF now. A little bit about that tournament, and they went on a nice run there too. And got
DGF did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there, fake at first base, faked me out.
They're starting conference play in Legion tonight down at Parker's Prairie.
Okay.
DGF is?
Yep.
And it's set by McDonald, and again a fake, and it's pulled foul. So it's 1-1.
Their head coach, Al Kruger, is played for me in Barnesville.
Yeah,
way back in the day. Well, that's my first coaching job in Barnesville in '86, and Al was there with those two teams that I coached there.
Had some good battles on the field with Al. A lot of respect for him as a coach, and tried to get him here. I've tried to get him here the last couple of years, but I'm gonna start telling him he's scared or something. I don't know.
Is that was a balk there?
Yeah, they called a balk.
Because you cannot go to third without going to third now, right? If you make a move to third, you have to go. Correct? And he didn't throw the ball.
I didn't see the play. I'm screened out here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man.
Short cord.
Yeah, he went to third and stopped.
Yeah, he didn't make the throw. He didn't follow through on the throw. So the run scores on the balk.
We're back tied, Joe.
Back 3-3. Okay, thanks. That's a clue to hit the scoreboard. Korth swings that one, pulls it foul.
No, Detroit Lakes is a battling team. They'll run on you. They'll hit and run.
Yeah, one thing I know about Phil's teams is he's usually pretty aggressive on the base pass. So.
Definitely. It's never over with them.
They've been here the last couple of years in the tourney, so we've got to see them. And it's always nice, appreciate when the teams come back. And I think that usually says we're doing a pretty good job if they like to return for the tournament. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, Coach, I was telling Joe what a great job you guys have done to this stadium. I mean, the remodel and new stands and dugouts, just tremendous.
Concession stand, yeah.
It's a nice
there goes the runner.
That's for sure.
And he's going to get in easily over there.
He had a good jump.
Third base.
As nice as it is, there's always things we got to improve on. The playing surface needs some love, and they're putting a lot of work. Steve Hawkert's putting a lot of work into that this year. We're due for some new lights. Fence needs to be redone here, soon. I think we're one strong win from that laying down. So you can't. It looks good from right here, but
well, that's the cool thing about Wahpeton. Whenever I was coaching, coming here to play, we always knew we had the green.
Yeah,
it's a neat wall fence you got up.
It is. I think it definitely.
Struck him out, Joe.
Struck him out for out number 2. Korth retired on strikes, and that's going to bring up Connor Beswick.
So McDonald, he settled down, and they're pretty good.
I think a lot of people who don't get to play here very often, I think that's one thing they're going to remember when they leave this field is the fence like that. Most fences these days you see the advertisement on things like that, and it's pretty neat how clean it is.
Popped up to the right field side, and in foul territory, getting over to make the catch. In foul territory is Kofstad. So that is one run scored here in the bottom of the third, and that is the side retired. But again, Detroit Lakes ties it up here in the bottom of the third. We're going to go to the top of the fourth, tied at 3. Chris Kapp is with us right now. He'll stay for another commercial break, and we'll be back with head coach Chris Kapp of Post 20 right after this.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841. 701-403-0841. Or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Join in the celebration with your CASASA account and start earning your money back today.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Hey, we got a couple of shout-outs I got to get to here, guys, before we get started on the chat again. And get caught up in my coloring book here, as leading off is Breck Bloom in the top of the fourth for East Grand Forks. And that one's just off the plate for ball one. Got to give a shout-out to Jace Forey, his family of 13 watching at Island Lake in Lengby. So there they are, 13 folks watching up in cheering on East Grand Forks. And that one popped to the right field side. And nice diving, and it's fair. Nice diving attempt there, but just not able to come up with it. And rounding second, headed to third is Breck Bloom. And there you go. That's the chance you take in the outfield, coaches. I'm talking to you both.
Well, tough play. I mean, he gave it a good effort. Fell right inside the foul line, it looked like.
Yep. Can't fault him.
No.
You know, sprinted over well to cover the ball and thought he had a chance on a dive, and that's a risk you take.
Got to give another shout out here to Stacy.
They're going to check on him for an injury.
Yeah, they are. So we'll do this other quick shout out here as they're going to go out and check on Eckhoff out in right field as he made that diving attempt. Got to give a shout out to Stacy, Easton, and Zoe, all cheering on Mason Omberg, the shortstop for Detroit Lakes. Hit the ball, touch them all.
That's right.
So there you go. How about that? And the Forey fans, they like our center field cameras, so we'll give you a shot of that once in a while. We appreciate that.
Eckhoff waved Coach Kirchner back to the dugout,
Told
so
him to
he's
go back
fine.
and sit down.
Yeah.
All right. So runner at third base is Breck Bloom, and Jace Forey, your fan club, is watching. And here you go. Swung on and fouled away. Ooh, nice catch over there. Who was that?
No, he didn't get it.
He didn't make it?
Took her off the chest like a chainsaw.
He sure did. We were talking about that during your game, Chris, where you had a foul ball go by you and you just kind of let it go.
I heard it.
That one just off the plate. Hits ball one.
I told him we learn that as we age.
Yeah, if I don't have to move, I'll just watch it go by.
Yep.
Well, number 9 hitter here.
Yeah, and their defense for Detroit Lakes, they're all on the edge of the grass. They're looking
up now. They were back to start.
Now they're on the edge of the grass. We're tied at 3 here in the top of the fourth. I got to change my inning. Be right there, folks. And that one just off the plate, ball 2. So I'll get that scoreboard changed here. It's popped up, foul, and it looks like it's going to be out of play.
There's a lucky fan.
Somebody's going to get a freezy. Good day for freezy. Good day for baseball, Chris. You got to be happy with it.
Said cooling down a little bit. I mean, it's It was plenty warm earlier with that sun beating down, but.
And again, popped to the right field side, giving chase near the dugout, and it lands in the dugout. In the safety nets here, the improvement that Slick mentioned earlier here, we've got new dugouts, we've got a safety net there, but the boys like leaning on that fence, don't
they? For sure.
Which is all right.
Keeps them in the game.
Yeah, it keeps them engaged. I like it a lot.
Yep. And the pitch by Felker comes up high, and it's going to get away. Ooh. And we're going to have a play at the plate. And no. And in sliding safely was Breck Bloom. And still at the plate is Jace Forey with a full count.
Got the lights on now.
And it's that time of night where it's just, they don't do much, but they got to be on.
Right.
And the pitch caught the corner. Strike 3 as Forey is caught looking.
Go back to the top of the order.
Yes, sir. And that is going to be Noah Freeze. Walked and scored in the first and grounded out in the third.
We were talking earlier, Coach, before you got up here, how important it is to get the leadoff guy off, and at least DL started the game by putting the two guys, number 1 and 2 hitters on base, and they both scored. And we all know as coaches, that usually happens.
Right. Especially walks. I mean, that you look at those statistics on walks and the percentage of them that come around to score. Especially a leadoff walk of an inning, it's unbelievable.
Yep.
And so it's so important to get out there and throw strikes right away and make the plays behind your pitcher and not give up those free bases.
Mm-hmm.
Noah Freeze counts 1-1 with 1 out.
You lead off, or you walk that leadoff hitter too a lot of times, and then quick guy, and now all of a sudden that free 90 feet you gave is now all of a sudden 180.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have to do a whole lot to get that, and it puts a lot of pressure on your pitcher and defense now.
Definitely.
The pitch is a little bit low, squirts away there from Kirchner. And it's a 4-3 lead here for East Grand Forks. Head coach Chris Kappas of Post 20 joins myself and Jeff Slick Miller here. Swung on and missed. Foul tip. Could have been caught for strike 3, but it pops out of the mid of Kirchner, and getting another chance at it will be Noah Freeze. Catcher might have taken one off there, so the common courtesy between the catcher and umpire, I always like seeing that. The catcher and the umpire watch out for each other back there. So Josh Nordic giving Kirchner a couple seconds to gather himself.
Well, I always told our catchers, your best friend out there is the home plate umpire.
Yep.
You talk to him, you shake his hand, thank him for working the game. It changes their attitude towards you.
Right.
And who knows, Coach, we might get a call later in the game.
Yeah.
Call strike 3, and that's 2 outs.
It's hot back there. They get beat up back there.
Yep.
We had the other night when we played, our home plate ump took one straight back off the mask and rung his bell a little bit. And I made sure I walked out and made sure he's all right.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, I said, what do you think of our park here in Moorhead? Oh, we're not in Moorhead. So I said, all right, you're all right.
Call strike 1 to the hitter, Hunter Barnson. That's a funny story. True story, too, I bet.
Yeah, that's a true story.
East Grand Forks 4, Detroit Lakes 3.
Our catcher and their hitter thought it was funny.
Barnson at the plate. He was hit by a pitch and scored in his first at bat, and singled and scored in his second at bat. 1 for 1 officially. Swung on and missed.
So, Coach, I got to ask you, I coached my son. How do you like coaching your son in Legion Ball?
Well, to be honest with you, I never view it as my son. Once we get to the park here, he's just another player. He's another player just like every other guy on our team, and coach him the same way. And I don't have any higher or lower expectations out of him. And it's a line that he doesn't cross either. I'm his coach when we're here. I'm not his dad. And he does very well with it. And that's something as a dad I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
It's been great. I mean, and I've been told from different coaches that he's played for the kind of player is. And, I mean, I can echo that as a coach. you know, he's gonna roll up his sleeves and he's gonna leave it all on the field for you. And you know, he's a coachable kid, and I guess as a coach, that's the biggest thing you want to have is to be able to say that someone's a coachable player. So
yeah, awesome.
Very, very. You want to stick around for another half inning, Chris?
I think I'm good.
All right.
You done? You guys got her handled here. I'm gonna.
We're going to take a break. Chris Kappas, head coach of Post 20 Legion Baseball, joining us here for this last inning. Chris, thanks a lot.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back for the bottom of the fourth coming up next here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
All right, welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. East Grand Forks leads 4-3. It was nice of Coach Kappas to stop by for an inning and chat with us. We appreciate him doing that. And
always enjoyed Chris.
Yeah, coach-to-coach kind of conversation, so that's good. It was a good question there about coaching your son. You know, there's a line, like you said. You know, there's just, hey, you're not my son on the field. If you get hurt, I'm going to come out to you like you're my son, but
no.
Let him hurt for a while by himself, huh?
No, and that's the same. I was with my son Brooks. You know, it's just like
Riley Ham's at the plate. Excuse me, Jeff.
No, that's all right.
Swung on and pulled foul.
You can't show any favoritism. It's another player.
Yep.
You know, and sometimes Mom didn't understand that, but. Like when I benched him, you know, because he was hitting 0 for 20, and just like I'd bench any other kid.
Yep.
You know.
2-2 pitch from McDonald. Oh, and it's setting up on the outside, just missing, and it's a full count. Yeah, I coached Evan when he was in Babe Ruth baseball. I coached that, so that was different for sure. You gotta watch what you do. Everybody watches.
Nice pitch.
Swung and a miss.
And I had a rule when I coached. I told the parents at our parent meeting, you won't call me if your son's not playing. You'll ask them. They'll know why, because we talk. And so my wife Renette one day said, I can't believe you're not playing Brooks. I said, go ask him why. What's the rule?
It's popped up. Right field side. Shallow right field, picked off by Freeze. So good speed is retired.
It's a good baseball game.
It is.
No errors. 5 hits throughout 3.5 innings. You know, it's well-played game so far. Pitchers have struggled at points, but have come back.
Excuse me, that was Almberg that struck out. And I forgot to flip my book there as I was saying goodbye to Chris during the commercial. Sorry about that, folks. Mason Almberg strikes out for the first out, and the second out is good speed with a pop fly to second base, and now up is Chaz Eckhoff. So now I'm caught up in my book, and that one's popped straight up behind second base. Everybody's converging and making the call and calling everybody off was good speed.
Nope. Center fielder for Varnson.
Oh, Varnson.
Yep.
See, I'm still trying to catch up here.
And that's his ball all the way.
Yeah, it sure was.
He called it, and well played. So good inning there by Carson McDonald, and we'll go to the 5th inning. 4-3 East Grand Forks.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841. 701-403-0841. Or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Got the right headset on?
I hope so.
There you are. I can hear you now. Joe Schreiner, Jeff Miller here on the call. We're going to the top of the fifth there, buddy, and we got a good game going, 4-3 in favor of East Grand Forks.
Quick game, good game.
Riley Hams
no
leading
errors.
off.
I just ruined that.
You probably did. Coach Lucason's not going to be very happy with you on the golf course.
Yeah.
One's outside for a ball. Ball one.
Well pitched game by both. You know, they've struggled in points and came back strong.
Swung on, strike one, 1-1. Yeah, we were just talking off air here before we came back from commercial break there. Felker's come back. He's got 8 strikeouts on the day so far. He actually, Slick, has 5 in a row.
Well, the gap shot there.
And that one by Riley Hams goes out to right center field, and he'll go in.
Looking at 3.
Oh, he is going to round it and go, isn't he?
Make him make the play.
And the throw is offline. Goes to the fence, but Hams was diving in, so he'll stay at third. So triple to start off.
Coach Lucason rolling the dice. Usually the cardinal error is making the first or third out at third base, and he rolled the dice and brought Mr. Ham over, and
had good speed.
Yeah, made him make the play. He knows his players, I guess.
Yep. So that was out to right center field, and a triple here for Riley Hams. Going to bring up the number 4 hitter, Tanner Nowaki. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. The second throw comes home and in safely with the slide on the throw from Reiber, excuse me. That's going to be a run across the plate. And
Good
Nowaki.
jump by Ham at third base. It looked like a contact play. In other words, right when the ball gets hit, you're going when it's past the pitcher.
Okay.
And he reads it, and he could see it was going to be right by the pitcher. And
so we have a mound visit here. This mound visit brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages. She also has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea in downtown Wahpeton, just off Dakota Avenue. Hornstein Family Chiropractic mound visit. Ever done acupuncture?
yes.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
You have, huh?
It was called Battlefield Acupuncture.
Battlefield?
I had it done last year. I've got some neck issues.
Oh.
And, it was interesting. Bunch of pins in my ears.
In your ears?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Again.
All right.
But
I
no,
hear
it's all well.
Okay,
We're
so
good.
Van Epps comes to the plate.
I think Coach Kirchner just went out to fire up the troops a little bit. We're still in this ball game, boys. Let's go. Keep competing.
Felker had 5 strikeouts in a row there. 2 looking and 3 swinging here before the triple by Hams.
Yep. East Grand Forks is a well-hitting team.
There's a pop fly to left
it's driven
field, and
deep.
it's deep. And it's hits the top of the wall.
And
Did
went
it?
over.
And
Yep.
it went over. My, oh my, it hit the top of the wall. And, yep, you got a home run there, my
Yep.
friend. And a home run by Jace Van Epps. Wow. So 2 more score here for East Grand Forks. Slick, what'd you see on that one?
Boy, I'll tell you what. He just turned on that ball.
Man.
And that ball got out of here fast. And I've only seen it a number of times where the ball hits the top of the fence. Maybe
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen it.
Less than 5 times in my whole career in baseball. And that was crazy. I thought it hit the dike. and bounced high. And then the outfielder was like, okay, I'm going to play this thing, and then it went over.
He could have, too. I mean, it still would have been probably a double, correct, if he'd have brought that back in.
Right.
Or as far as the runner could run. But Jace Van Epps with a home run, 2 RBIs on that one, unofficially gives him 4 RBI on the day, Coach. So Van Epps having a good day. There's another fly to the left field side. Giving chase, foul ball, but nice catch over in left field by Korth for the out. A big out there to get that first one. So foul ball in foul territory, retires the hitter Kofstad.
That's a nice play by Korth, getting all the way over to the fence line there and making a catch.
I've never seen that hit the top of the I mean, you've seen that in pros once in a while, but I've never seen it here. That's in left center field, 324 down the line, 369 to center field.
Probably went about 345.
Yep. 7-3 lead now here for East Grand Forks. We're in the top of the 5th.
7 hits for East Grand.
So, yeah, here I was giving Felker all these accolades here with 8 strikeouts through 4. And
he's throwing a good game. It's just that East Grand's coming now through the lineup for the 3rd time.
Right.
And, you're starting to see the fastball more, and you're starting to, he's been throwing this off-speed pitch here.
And the pitch from Felker.
It's a good
breaking pitch. Just off the plate. It's a ball, 3-1. So, yes, we are doing all 10 games this weekend here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Sorry I can't join you for any more. This has been a great day, Joe.
I appreciate it, man. I wish you were here. There's a call strike, and the count goes full now to the hitter, Jake Satterlund. Designated hitter, popped out and struck out, so 0 for 2 on the day.
When the daughter and grandson comes, you stay home and you play.
Priority 1. There's a ground ball to short. Picked up, and the toss over to first in time, and that will be 2 outs. So making a nice play on that was Omberg. Got a fan club watching here on Three Borders Sports Network. Mason Omberg. And that's going to bring up Breck Bloom here, third baseman.
Nice dig by the first baseman Wilson on that.
Yes.
And we're going to have a pitching change here.
Looks like we are, aren't we? So we'll take a break here. It looks like we've got another mound visit brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and we'll take a mound visit break, and we'll be right back and tell you who it is and what the changes are when we come back right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
So it looks like Felker moves to third, and we got a fly ball to second base, and that's picked off there on one pitch and one out. And Goodspeed came in to pitch. Reiber makes the fly ball catch, Jeff, and I think the side is retired here.
Goodspeed came in and did what he was asked to do.
So
one pitch, one out.
4. So that's the third out. Let me see if we can figure out what we did here. Felker came over to play third base, correct? Is what we figured.
Mm-hmm.
So Felker over to third. We're not sure who.
Thomas went to center.
Thomas went to center. Okay.
Yep.
So Jacob Thomas moves from third to center field.
And Goodspeed came in to pitch.
All right, I'm going to take one more break, and we'll be right back, folks. Again, we're going to the bottom of the fifth now, and it's 7-3 in favor of East Grand Forks. We'll be right back.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
At OSPTI, our focus Studio 22 Designs, located at 904 16th Avenue North in Wahpeton, offering boutique retail and custom photography, specializing in senior sessions, newborn, children, family, and professional headshots. With over 10 years of professional photography experience, Studio 22 Designs provides high-quality, creative photography that you will cherish for years to come. Studio 22 Designs boutique retail and custom photography. Book your session today, 701-430-1024.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Jeff Slickmiller here on the call. It's 7-3 lead here for East Grand Forks. They scored 3 runs here in the 5th inning on the home run. And there's a ground ball to the left side, scooped up there by Hams.
Nice play.
Yes, in time.
Carson McDonald coming out and getting one pitch, one out. That's what you love to see. He's settled into throwing a pretty good game so far, a one-hitter.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
So Wilson is retired, 6-3, and that's going to bring up Noah Reiber, leadoff hitter. Walked and scored in the 1st inning. 3rd inning, he grounded out. There's another pop fly off the right field side.
You know, this is a good contest between 2 sub-state 14 teams in Minnesota. They're in the same conference. They play in the same playoff sub-state to get to the state tournament. So they're going to see each other about probably 2 or 3 more times this summer.
Maybe didn't want to come all the way down to Wahpeton to play the first time, but here they are. We appreciate him coming down, that's for sure.
You guys put in, yeah, he went around.
Yep, I was going to say.
You guys put on a good tournament, and who wouldn't want to come here and play on a beautiful ballpark?
Yep. And beautiful weather so far. We're lucky.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Reiber. Popped that one foul out of play down the first base line. Look out, kids. Usually Wahpeton home games, there's some folks down on the first base line that got their dogs, and the dogs want to go chasing those things, you know.
Oh, yeah. I had one of those dogs.
You have one of those dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we're just off the plate. 2-2. Birdie.
And Easton was our other one.
Easton was a great dog.
Easton loved the ballpark. He'd go to Matson Field with me and run while we're practicing. And
2-2 pitch by McDonald. Sails outside and way past Van Epps, so it's 3-2.
Yeah, and birdie was named because we live on a golf course now, and my wife said it's the only birdie she'll ever get on that course.
Oh, Ronette. Full count pitch, payoff pitch.
Ooh.
High and tight.
High and tight.
Been a little bit too high there. It was close. Tough to watch that one, but Reiber does well and takes ball 4, and he'll go down to first base with the free pass. It's going to bring up the number 2 hitter in the lineup. That's Grady Kirchner, the catcher. He's struck out in his first at bat and walked and scored in his second. So 0 for 1 on the day. Swung on a little bit high there. That ball gets big when it gets up in your eyes.
I tell you, yeah. You get excited seeing that high fastball coming in.
That one outside, throw down to first by Van Epps. Back in time is Reiber.
Nice job by Reiber getting a secondary lead and being able to get back. Last thing you want to do is get thrown out on the base paths when you're down by 4.
1 ball, 1 strike. McDonald sets. And he comes home with it. Outside for ball 2, 2-1.
East Grand still has their bullpen in action. I don't know if they're just getting some bullpen work in or if we're looking at bringing Carson out.
McDonald delivers. And that was a high one there, and Kirchner laid off that one.
The other thing the coaches look at early in the season is pitch count.
Yep.
So he might be getting up to a point where the coaches are saying.
We talked to Coach Kappas. He was looking at 80 was the number for his starting pitcher today. And there goes the runner on a 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop hole, and it would have been a long throw. And nobody at third, but they are going to get him. So a good cover there by Hams to Bloom. As rounding first or second base headed to third was Reiber. And he thought he was going to make it, but he got caught.
You can't fault him for thinking that, but also you got to think, okay, we're down by 4. We can't, like I said earlier, afford to make outs on the base paths.
So fielder's choice there for Kirchner.
Got a courtesy runner coming in.
Okay, thank you. Number 16 is Henry Peters. Henry Peters over at first base. And Jacob Thomas comes to the plate. He had a nice triple in the first inning. There's a pull right down the left field side. Third baseman picks it up. Bloom over to first. Got him in time. Nice play over there by Bloom. And just gets the speedy Jacob Thomas on that one. Jeff, a nice play.
Oh, Jacob ripped that ball down the line, and what a play by Bloom.
Nice play. He bobbled it.
Bobbled it and came back, and Kofstad make a nice stretch at first base to make the out.
All right, so that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 5th. We're done with the bottom of the 5th. We're going to move to the top of the 6th, and we're going to go to that. And East Grand Forks leads 7-3 back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841. 701-403-0841. Or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
All right, Slick, we're going to the top of the 6th. East Grand Forks leading Detroit Lakes 7-3 here.
Good baseball game between two sub-state 14 rivals in Minnesota, Legion Baseball.
And again, good speed on the hill for Detroit Lakes.
Well, he came in at the last inning, threw one pitch and got an out. So let's see how he does here.
Yeah, one pitch, one out. He got a pop fly. Little pop in the mitt there. Had a slow windup, but he comes home in a hurry with it.
Mm-hmm.
Jace Forey leading off. Jace,
number 9 hitter,
the first base side.
Good PFP there.
Got it. And from Wilson over to Goodspeed for the out. So 3-1 retires Forey. Good fundamental baseball there, Coach.
You got that right. You work on that in practice.
That's right.
Second baseman, number 2, Noah.
You better get off that mound in a hurry if you're
And he
a pitcher.
did. Anything to the right side, you're going to the base. Because you never know if the first baseman's going into the hole when the second baseman will make the play. You got to be over there.
Lead off hitter. Sorry, bud.
Oh, that's all right.
Lead
I
off
talk
hitter.
too much once in a while when I get in my coaching mode.
Lead off hitter Noah Freeze. There's a caught at the corner. It's strike one, 1-1 now. Again, the Forey fan club is watching. Here's call strike 2.
Goodspeed, he's come in and thrown strikes. That's all you can ask him to do.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Stacy and the Easton and Zoe watching.
Ooh.
That one bounces off the mitt of Grady Kirchner.
I don't know if Grady was a little mixed up on what he called and what he got. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 2 quick outs here for Goodspeed here. In the top of the 6th. Retires Noah Freeze on strikes, and that's going to bring up number 2 hitter in the lineup, Hunter Varnson. He was hit by a pitch and scored, singled and scored in the 3rd, and struck out in the 4th. Swung on a miss, strike 1. It's Goodspeed doing his job.
Yeah, definitely. Coming in out of center field there and throwing strikes.
One pitch sails away, 1-1. I wonder if Coach Kirchner is going to think about maybe pulling him after, before he hits that 30 pitch mark. I think 30 pitch mark is the mark, isn't
Correct,
it? You can come back the next day.
Correct.
Yeah, a little breaking pitch there doesn't come across. It's 2-1.
I think the telltale sign will be how they do in the bottom half of the inning here.
You're probably correct, sir. As we're in the top of the 6th.
Or maybe he has a deep pitching staff. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure either. And the pitch from Goodspeed, 3-1, goes outside, ball 4. So a walk issued to Hunter Varnson. He was hit by a pitch earlier, so he's got 2 free passes on the day. And I guess when you get hit by a pitch, it's not really a free pass. It don't feel very free at the time. And that'll bring up Riley Hams.
But anytime you can get to first base, you take it.
Yep. And Riley Hams last inning, Coach, he had that big triple here to lead off the inning in the 5th.
Mm-hmm. He struck that ball well.
Call strike, hit the outside corner. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. And we'll have all 4 games on Three Borders Sports here tomorrow. We'll have to go through the lineup here too, Coach. See if we can get that. There goes the runner. Swung on, throw down, not going to be in time.
Sails into center field.
Yeah.
You got a good club in Lemoore coming in tomorrow.
How about that? Yeah,
they're always strong.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to get another North Dakota team in here tomorrow. They'll play the first game against Wahpeton at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. That'll be our game number 1 of the day. And then East Grand Forks will take on Lemoore at 12:30. Wahpeton will take on East Grand Forks at 3. And then Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls at 5:30. And I thought he was going to run the 3rd. There's a slap hit between shortstop and third base. And here comes the runner. And we're going to have a play at the plate. Nope. As the throw just pounces past Kirchner. And the run will score.
Hung that curveball a little bit. and is right in the heart of the hitting area. And
so Riley Hams with an RBI single, moved to second base on the throw.
Hams is having a good day.
He is having a good day, yep.
Now batting for East Grand Forks right fielder number 9, Tanner Nowaki.
So East Grand Forks starting to add to the run total here and stretching it out a little bit. And coming to the plate is Tanner Nowaki. So an 8-3 lead here for East Grand Forks. Like you said, Slick, these guys are going to meet each other a little bit more in this season.
Mm-hmm.
And that one gets away from Kirchner. And over to third goes Hams.
For sure they're going to play a doubleheader for their sub-state seeding purposes in their conference.
Okay.
And sometimes East Grand Forks would go to DL for the Water Carnival tournament. I'm not sure who's in that this year.
There it's pulled to the right side and giving chase, but it lands over by the bullpen, so it'll just be a long strike.
Be interesting to see if Carson McDonald comes out for the bottom half of the 6th. Is it where he's at in pitch counts? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't. We're not keeping track of that. He does have an 8-3 lead right now, threatening to score another one here. As that one's pulled to the right side. Is that going to be out of play? Giving chase is Eckhoff, and that's about the same spot the last one was.
Good hustle. Eckhoff has got his work in out there, that's for sure, tonight. Diving for that one ball.
Yeah.
Got banged up a little bit and stayed out. He's had a few sprints to the fence over there in foul balls.
So the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Runner at third base. I think that
Dead ball.
Yeah, it hit
him.
It hit the dirt and then it rolled off of him, didn't it? He's still standing at the plate though.
If he called a dead ball, it should be, or to hit his bat.
Yeah, I don't know what they're calling it. Did somebody call timeout before? I wonder. I don't know.
Wait a minute. That's weird.
It is weird. That was weird. 2-2. And he'll pull that one just over the first base bag.
Oh, nice play.
Did they get him? And I think they did. If he hung on to the ball,
yes, they did. He's out.
Did.
Great play by the first baseman, and
wow, Wilson making a great play.
Getting over there to cover first base.
So
but I'd like to know what happened there, Joe.
Yeah.
On that dead ball.
Wow, what a nice play on that ground ball by hit by Nowaki, and Goodspeed getting over there, getting it from Wilson. Nice play by Wilson to retire the side.
Stuck with it.
Held him to 1 run here in the top of the 6th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-3 lead for East Grand Forks. Back after this.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Well, Joe, Carson McDonald came out for the 6th.
And we just talked about that before we took a break there. We're wondering if Carson McDonald would come out, and sure enough, there he is at the top of the hill for East Grand Forks, leading 8-3.
Throwing a 2-hitter. Settled in nice.
That one sails outside for ball 1. See who we got due up here for Detroit Lakes here is 4, 5, 6. That's Korth, Beswick, and Omberg. Slap
this is
foul.
where you need your lineup to come through for you. In the bottom of the 6, your meat of the order is up. They got to get on base and generate some runs for you when you're down by 5.
All right, you thought you jinxed it earlier, but we have 0 errors in the game. Is that right?
Yep.
That one's pulled foul, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I don't have any in my book, that's for sure. So, yeah, no errors in the game so far. 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors for East Grand Forks. 3 runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Detroit Lakes.
And that's a testament both teams in this young season. Yes, granted, they played high school ball, but this is different.
A little pop fly to right, and diving and not making the catch in right field. And here he goes to second base, does Korth, and he'll get in standing up. Nice attempt out in right field there by Nowaki.
Yep.
Just couldn't quite get to it.
I thought he had it for a second.
So double in the books for Korth.
So Carson McDonald doing his job there, just a fly ball out to right field, kind of in the gap. And Nowaki tried to make a jump on it and get a good play, but just came up short.
Connor Beswick at the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. Ground out and a pop out. Takes inside for ball 1. Connor Beswick, the designated hitter for Detroit Lakes. Gets the bat off his shoulders and he's ready. Outside for a ball, 2-0.
McDonald still has a little pop in his fastball. You like to see that this late in the game.
Ooh, and that one sails way outside for McDonald.
Coach Lucason's making a trip, it looks like.
I was going to say
this might be it.
He's going to come out here and talk to his pitcher, McDonald, and we'll see what Coach Lucason decides to do here. This mound visit brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Stop and see Dr. Andrea in downtown Wahpeton, North Dakota. Beautiful downtown Wahpeton, North Dakota, just off Dakota Avenue. It doesn't look like you're grabbing the ball from him. Just asking him, are you okay?
You okay, and let's get out of this inning. And or he might be saying you might get one more batter.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, might be saying you're getting close on your pitch count, so get him now. So there we go. As Beswick stays in.
He probably went down out there, just settle him down a little bit.
Stays in, saying, hey, kid, finish her up here. So McDonald in the set. Brought it home on a nice, easy pitch, and it's a fly ball. Caught easily there by Freeze at second base for the out. So Beswick retired after a visit from Coach Lucason.
Yeah, it worked. He was overthrown a little bit, and
Yeah,
he probably
he
saw that
did.
and went out and
Yeah,
said,
could
just throw strikes.
Yep. Yeah, let the defense work for you.
Yep.
Mason Omberg steps up to the plate now. He's grounded out and struck out over 2 on the day. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a ground ball right back up the middle for a base hit and an RBI for Mason Omberg.
Nice job of hitting by Mason. Getting that run home.
His first hit of the day gets an RBI for him as well. Here comes Coach. That's not Coach Lucason there. That's somebody else, but that's the second visit, so it will be a pitching change here. As we're going to have a pitching change, and we'll come back. Again, this mound visit brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And we'll be right back after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
These camera shots brought to you by Digital Guru. That's pop foul there. Out of play.
New pitcher, Joe.
And we have a new pitcher. Josh Goodspeed fouls that one out of play. And our new pitcher, let me go back here. Hunter Korth. Where am I at here? Am I in the right spot? Yes. No. Number 10 was
4A.
Oh, no, that was 1.
Oh, my bad.
There's a pop fly.
We're going to get it figured out soon.
And it caught at the shortstop position there. Goodspeed pops up. It's 2 outs. I'll check here. Who's number 10? We don't have a number 10. Yeah. We don't have a number 10 for East Grand Forks. Sorry, folks.
That could be interesting.
Can't tell you who that is. I went over and looked at Mike Rittenauer's the scorecard that they gave Mike Rittenauer before the game, and there is no number 10. So I'm not sure who's pitching for East Grand Forks, folks. I'm sorry. If somebody's watching and wants to shoot me a text, you can do that and tell me who number 10 is. Sure like to call them by name. And you can shoot me a text at this number right here that pops up on your screen, 701-640-2619.
1-1 count, 2 outs. Runner at first.
And a throw down to first. Not in time. As Homburg dives back in safely. Chaz Eckhoff at the plate. Nope. Chase Kukowski at the plate, pinch hitting. I didn't see that either. Chase Kukowski at the plate. He's pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up.
Getting his rips in. Nice to see Coach Kirchner putting some of his bench players in. Let them give it a shot. You just never know who can come in and hit the ball.
No. So it's an 8-4 lead, and there goes the runner, and it's a line drive shot picked up there by Reiber, and that retires the side. As we go to the top of the 7th now, and it's an 8-4 lead here for Grand Forks as we're going to go to the top of the 7th here on Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Jeff Miller. We'll be right back after these messages.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
Well, Slick, we're going to the top of the 7th here. East Grand Forks with an 8-4 lead. And I forgot to write in what he did here. What did Chase do?
F4.
Thank you. That's right. It was a line drive out. And we're going to the top of the 7th here. And 5-6-7 here. Jace Van Epps leads off.
Well, if you're East Grand Forks, you want to add to your lead because even though it's a 4-run lead, no runs.
You never know.
No lead's ever safe, you know.
You never know. Swing and a miss there by Van Epps.
I tell you, Goodspeed has really done a nice job.
Sure has.
Coming in out of center field and onto the hill.
Van Epps' last at bat was that home run to deep left center.
Yeah, off the top of the wall.
Bounced off the top of the wall. I've never seen that here, John Randall. You see it in the majors once in a while, where it'll bounce off the top of the wall, but I don't. In my many years of watching baseball here, I don't think I've ever seen that.
That'll be a good trivia question someday.
Yes. Oh, speaking of that, Kelly McNary wanted me to ask you a trivia question.
Oh, boy. Kelly, I'm not good at trivia, but give me a shot.
Caden. What's his last name?
Ooh, nice pitch.
And Van Epps is retired on strikes. So 1 out recorded here by Goodspeed, and that's going to bring up Cam Kofstad. Baseflug is pitching. Caden. I'm told it's Caden Baseflug.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a Rozo name.
It's it says number 8 on the thing, but he's wearing number 10 apparently. Baseflug, yeah, okay. For them. That's what one of the viewers told us that, so thank you. The Van Epps family is watching in East Grand Forks. We appreciate your comments. Thank you very much. They're enjoying the broadcast, Slick. And there's a ground ball to short. Picked up there by Omberg over to first in time as the out signal goes up. So Kofstad retired on the ground ball out. We'll be here for all 10 games. Well, you won't be here, Slick.
No, tonight's my only night. My grandson showed up and daughter, and time to have some fun this weekend with them.
Okay, I'm going to switch camera angles here real quick just so we get that back in. Again, these camera angles brought to you by Digital Guru in downtown Wahpeton. Digital Guru providing these camera angles. Thank you very much.
But I've really enjoyed these 2 games tonight, Joe. We'll have to do it again.
Well, I hope so. Good. Hope you...
Goodspeed. He's got his stuff working. He's getting ahead in the count. Throwing a curveball at your first pitch to a hitter. You're pretty confident in that.
So Goodspeed. The 0-1 pitch comes up a little bit high on that one. Okay, here you go, Slick. Trivia question.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I can't show you the answer, though. Kelly McNary sent this to you. His Goodspeed set to deliver the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And it looks like it's going to be out of play on the first base side. Okay. Looks like a magazine cover, Mental Toughness.
It's a book.
It's a book.
Written by Dr. Tom Hansen, who played for the Moorhead Blues. And he was a teammate of mine in 1980.
Called Big Play, Mental Toughness Secrets
I bought about a half a dozen of those books from them and let my players read them.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
And was it
what was the question?
That was it.
Oh.
Where was it set at? And there's a little pop fly blooper to second base. Reiber picks it off, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning here for Detroit Lakes in good speed. And the side is retired here, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Coach, baseball's national anthem.
Awesome.
Here we go. All right, we'll be right back.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841. 701-403-0841. Or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Look at you, Slick. You were even wanting to run the soundboard for me.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, you've been sitting here for 14, well, not 14 innings, but 12 innings.
Since 4 o'clock, watching you.
Yeah. You might have a job.
I was no dummy.
You might have a job.
Contrary to what other people might say.
Oh, thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching. And, again, Joe Schreiner, Jeff Miller here, Slick, better known as. Everybody knows him as Slick, as Detroit Lakes leads off the bottom of the 7th here.
Good baseball game, 8-4.
Tanner Wilson.
12 total hits. And base flug kid on the mound for East Grand Forks, we were told, Joe, correct?
Yep. Base flug, yep. And then I'm wrong here. We got a pinch hitter, too, as Henry Peters comes in to pinch hit for Detroit Lakes. So Henry Peters getting at bat. I didn't see the number here when we were coming back from commercial.
Henry did some courtesy running earlier in the game. So nice that he can get into the batter's box.
Good catch there by Mike Rittenauer, letting me know that. So Peters takes strike one.
Yep, 3-0 pitch. If you're Detroit Lakes, you want base runners, period. Any way you can.
Any way you can. And there's strike two. It's full count. Slick, you have attended how many Legion World Series now? There's a little slapper over to Reiber at second, over to first for one, and the first out is recorded. Henry Peters.
Coached in 2 of them, 89 and 92.
Okay.
And then I hosted a Vegas team when Fargo hosted it in 2008, was it, Joe? 2009?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then this past year I was named as a consultant to the National Committee and attended my first one in Shelby, North Carolina.
That was the coolest thing. I saw some of your pictures on Facebook, and for you to experience that as a baseball lover that we both are, I mean, that's right at the top of the list.
Yeah, if you ever want to go to American Legion World Series, go to Shelby. I mean, it's there permanently, but you got to get there.
And it never used to be permanently there.
No. I think it's been there now since 2012 or 13.
Oh, there's a pop fly toward the middle of the field. Everybody's converging behind second base, but looks like
nice job by the shortstop.
Ham's going to get over and make the catch.
Hams is a good athlete, good baseball player. But the Shelby people roll out the red carpet for the American Legion World Series, and it's an unbelievable experience that both my wife and I got to experience last year. And we'll be back this year again as working this series.
Maybe when I retire, I'll do that.
I thought you retired.
Oh, am I? Grady Kirchner at the plate. I'm sorry, it was Freeze fielding that ground ball in the first at bat there by Peters. It was Freeze, excuse me. Yeah, well, I thought I was retired, but looking at my summer schedule here with Three Borders Sports Network, I don't know if I am.
You do a great job for him.
Thank you.
Lets the folks throughout the area watch their grandson, nephew, whomever.
It's crazy what we get in the wintertime. It's like, I mean, even foreign countries, we get text messages from grandmas and grandpas and relatives watching in Mexico, and when they're on vacation somewhere, they'll still tune in to Three Borders, and that's what's great about YouTube. You can do that. There's a ground ball to the left side, and a long throw. Oh, not in time. Long throw over there by Hams.
Nice play by Hams, but Kirchner got on the line quickly.
So an infield single.
Yeah, and my wife and I, Renette, we're from Moorhead originally, and we watch Moorhead Spuds Athletics on YouTube all winter when we're in Arizona. And it's just fun. It's nice. It's stay connected.
Yep. There's a drive out to center field. Barneson drifting back.
Oh, boy, he's got
and that's over his head. He reached up with his bare hand, couldn't get it with 2 outs. And Detroit Lakes is going to put one more on the board here. They're not going to give up quietly, Slick, as a double deep by Thomas drives in Kirchner from second base.
As we said, they battle.
So
Detroit Lakes has always battled.
8-5 is the score. Still 2 outs, so what does old Yogi Berra say?
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
It's not over till it's over.
Well, that too.
Or the fat lady singing. But she ain't singing yet.
Nope.
Swung on and missed here by Hunter Korth. A couple of strikeouts and a double, and he scored once for Korth. He's behind in the count, 0-1. Stay tuned for our OSPTI postgame show following the completion of this game.
Little nibble outside, trying to get him to go after it. From base Flug.
Yeah, we were told that was Caden base Flug. He was supposed to be wearing number 8, but he's wearing number 10. There's a pop fly to left field.
It's hit well. Should be caught.
It was pretty high in the air. Home run in a silo. And a nice catch out in left field by Forey.
And that'll do the game.
8-5, your final score here. And so the final, the final out was made at 8:35. We'll come back and give you some times here when we come back and the length of the game and the final scores here on the OSPTI postgame show coming up next. We'll be right back after this commercial break here. And our postgame brought to you by OSPTI.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Studio 22 Designs, located at 904 16th Avenue North in Wahpeton, offering boutique retail and custom photography, specializing in senior sessions, newborn, children, family, and professional headshots. With over 10 years of professional photography experience, Studio 22 Designs provides high-quality, creative photography that you will cherish for years to come. Studio 22 Designs boutique retail and custom photography. Book your session today, 701-430-1024.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Live from Vaterstad Stadium, I'm Joe Schreiner. Jeff Miller here beside me. Vaterstad Stadium at John Randall Field. Again, Slick, we saw a couple of good ball games today. An 8-5 victory here for East Grand Forks. Wahpeton wins the first game number 1 of the tournament, 10-1 over Fergus Falls. But again, a good game here. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for East Grand Forks, and 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Detroit Lakes. So again, a good game here, Slick, on the OSPTI post-game show.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad.
I think
push the wrong button. There we go.
No, that's fine. Coach Lucasen should be happy with how his pitcher Carson McDonald threw. You know, he had I wouldn't say a rough start, but he settled in and
gave
threw
up a couple runs in the first.
Yeah, and had one hitter going into the 5th or 6th.
Right.
And so, you know, he had Detroit Lakes under control. And he just ran out of gas, like you see a lot at this time of the season. And the Basefield kid came in and, you know, basically shut the door a little bit, let a run in there in the 7th. But, no, Coach Lucasen should be happy with how his team played. On the flip side, if I was Coach Kirchner, I'd be happy with my team, too. I mean, you know, they played well.
East Grand Forks is a good squad.
Yeah. And they know that. Detroit Lakes knows that. And, you know, if they can hang with teams like East Grand Forks or the Moorhead Blues, or, you know, they're going to be pretty tough. And in the Sub-State 14, where both of these teams play, and to get to the state tournament in Minnesota, they'll have to play each other throughout the Sub-State, and you know, whomever wins that will represent Sub-State 14 in the state tournament. But tonight, they played well, no errors. I'd be very happy with that as a head coach. And, you know, pitching-wise, I think both teams' pitchers threw well. I'd be really happy if I was Coach Kirchner looking at that good speed kid coming in and throwing like he did.
He did.
And
Felker had a good start, too. I mean, he gave up a few runs early, too. But,
but he hit. How many did he strike out in a row before you jinxed him?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the announcer jinx got him. He had 5 in a row there.
Yeah.
2 caught looking and 3 swings.
So, no, a very good baseball game by both teams, and I think they both have bright futures ahead of them this summer.
All right, again, your final score here, 8-5 in favor of East Grand Forks, and boys are putting on the big tarps here tonight, buddy. I don't know if we're going to be expecting rains tonight or not, but they're putting the big tarps out there to try and keep home plate dry.
Well, you know, if you're hosting a tournament, that's what you do.
You got to keep.
No matter if it says it's going to be sunny and 85.
Yeah, there are some showers in the area here off to the west,
and they're moving down south.
Yep, they're heading right toward that blue dot there. So we might get some rain. So a good move here by Chad and Coach Kappas and Coach Hockert out there putting the big tarp out there.
Yeah.
And going to try and keep her dry tonight. So.
But what a great tournament venue you got here.
Thank you, man.
Great atmosphere it's going to be for the next 2 days. I wish I could join you again, but
I wish you could too.
Family shows up, you stick around.
When I say thank you, I mean thank you, and that's on behalf of the Wahpeton Baseball Association. We've done a lot of work here at this field. We've invested nearly $500,000 in the last few years, and it's been a lot of work. And I'm president of the Wahpeton Baseball Association, and we've put a lot of time and effort in here to make this a nice
Well, you should
facility.
be proud.
We got a lot of work to do yet.
Yes, but you should be proud of what you got. You bet.
We are happy. I want to thank all of our sponsors here on Three Borders Sports Network: Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller and Associates, Thrivent Financial, Will Ulick, Farmers Union Insurance. Scoreboard, as always, is Kyle's DeVries, OSPTI, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your trusted Chevrolet and GMC dealer here in Wahpeton. Gripper Sports, downtown Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, your favorite team sports apparel. Stop and see Wayne and Tyler down there. Red River Human Services, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Red River Communications, Studio 22 in Wahpeton. Just stop and see Lisa for all of your graduation needs here. If you got to take some graduation pictures for next year, Lisa's got the angle. Wahpeton Daily News, First Community Credit Union, Vaterstad Incorporated, Optimum Rehab, and Dr. Tony, great guy down there at Dr. Tony's Optimum Rehab, Digital Guru, our great camera shots, and Line Drive Hitting Clinic, and Kelly McNary, and Carlson Family Insurance, strikeout sponsor. Slick Miller, any other thing you want to add there before I let you go?
It should be a great weekend for baseball. If you can get out here, get out and watch some.
Only $5 admission.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
It ain't bad.
And it's going to be a beautiful Saturday and Sunday with
Yep.
some quality baseball. So if you're home sitting wondering what to do for the weekend, come on out and watch some baseball.
Or watch it on Three Borders Sports
There
Network.
you
if
go.
want to. So we're going to be on for all the rest of the 8 games. So 4 games tomorrow, 4 games Sunday. Again, your final score 8-5 in favor of East Grand Forks over Detroit Lakes. The game took 2 hours and 8 minutes. So a little longer than game 1, which only took an hour and 19 minutes. Is that what I said? Yep, hour and 19 minutes in game 1 here where Wahpeton defeated Fergus Falls 10-1. Slick, I appreciate you coming
bet.
up.
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you, buddy.
We'll do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Whenever you're ready, you just let me know. I'll shoot you a text.
Yeah, shoot me
All
a
right.
text.
For Jeff Slick Miller, appreciate you coming in, Jeff. Thank you very much. I'm Joe Schreiner, Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to wrap it up. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, our first game here on Three Borders Sports Network starts at 10 a.m. And that's going to be Lemoore taking on Wahpeton right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Check out our website for the links, and we'll see you tomorrow here on Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.